Take a step back, Harry. Public can't let Harry off hook after his abominable royal intervention. Prince Harry's intervention on misinformation and social media was met with a backlash this week. The Duke of Sussex spoke out about misinformation as a global humanitarian crisis during the Rewired conference in New York. Historian and royal expert Dr. Tessa Dunlop told Palace Confidential that it was time for Harry to take a step back. She said, in relation to Harry and Meghan, and this torturous toing and froing with social media, I agree they need to take a step back. They're clearly spending way too long scrolling. There seems to be ambiguity around his messaging. I am fond of him and I think he could be better advised to steer clear of big issues like the First Amendment when it comes to social media. Daily Mail's royal editor Rebecca English told Palace Confidential that Harry's speech turned into one of his predictably boring and pedestrian diatribes about the media. The Daily Mail's diary editor Richard Eder echoed this, as always with Harry and Meghan, they say things that leave you very confused afterwards. He pointed to Harry's claim about Jack Dorsey, the CEO of Twitter. During his speech, the Duke said that he messaged Twitter's CEO to warn him that his platform was being used to plot a coup ahead of the 6th of January attack on the US Capitol. The Prince was speaking as part of a panel at Rewired's 2021 conference that examined how misinformation on social media spreads lies, hatred and propaganda. Mr. Eden said, he was sort of suggesting it was from his monitoring of social media, but they've previously said that they are boycotting social media. Sometimes it's quite hard to keep up. Rob Rinder responded to the Duke's remarks on misinformation by pointing out that he signed a deal with Netflix, which spreads misinformation about the royal family with the Crown series. On Good Morning Britain this week, Mr. Rinder said, I want to be clear, I like Meghan and Harry, her views might not be your cup of tea, fair enough. But my question is, if he's worried about misinformation, what about the fact him and Meghan have taken a huge deal from Netflix and the misinformation about his late mother, Lady Diana, and they've taken millions of pounds? How is that okay, how is that consistent, or not misinformation? The Duke and Duchess of Sussex should stop using their royal titles to promote their business deals or political views, exclusive Sunday Express polls in the US and UK reveal today. The surveys also found that Meghan's popularity has dropped sharply here and across the Atlantic. It follows her apology to the Court of Appeal last week that she did not reveal she had cooperated with the authors of controversial biography Finding Freedom. There were also shock disclosures of emails revealing she acknowledged a letter to her father could be leaked. Last night a palace aide was reported as saying that Meghan's apology to the court showed why legal action was best avoided. A newspaper reported the aide as saying, perhaps this gives them the understanding of why the royals don't like to get into court cases. It's not like this wasn't going to happen. There is no gleeful dancing about it, nobody is wearing the told you so t-shirt, they are family members. Meghan has also attracted recent criticism for using her royal title when making a series of cold calls to US politicians to lobby for federal paid parental leave. Asked should the couple use their royal titles for business or political purposes? 73% in the UK and 59% in the US said they should stop. In Britain, people were divided when asked should the couple lose their titles of Duke and Duchess. Almost half of UK respondents, 48%, believe the couple should be stripped of their titles compared to a third, 33%, in the US, where they live with son Archie, 2, and daughter Lilibet, 5 months. It comes after a week of legal turmoil for Meghan, 40, in her privacy case against the Mail on Sunday newspaper. The Duchess was forced to apologize for forgetting to reveal her cooperation with the writers of Finding Freedom at an earlier hearing.